having a great day. We're on a beautiful ride right now. I'm taking y'all to a military base. So that's the vibes right now. Excited for the journey on this channel, Dopey fam. I'm gonna be taking y'all to some dope ass places. Y'all already know dope shit only, always, but now we're gonna be doing dope shit e-bike POVs. Oh my god, my brakes. I know, I hope I didn't just fucking break y'all ears, but now we'll be taking y'all some dope places, e-bike rides, all that. I got 2 bars left, so damn, you know, something told me to charge. I didn't think I needed to charge. So this is some nostalgic ass shit right here, because when I first moved from the city to the suburbs, I moved here, urban exploring and abandoned places have also been something I'm have always been into for a minute. Like people like exploring with Josh and so many more I can't name off the top of my head, but this right here used to be a abandoned military hospital. Dopey fam, I kid you not. Like, it was thrashed. I will put pictures up here so y'all can see. But this John was not like this at all. Totally 100% renovated. But this John was abandoned for the longest time. The entrance to get in was like right there. For the longest minute before that, there was like other entrances, but they always got boarded it up. But yeah, I can remember being inside of this hospital, which is insane. It's not a hospital anymore. It's actually like an old people home. But wow, it's crazy to see something go abandoned to new and vice versa. Like, man, the time of change and history, it's beautiful. That's why I'm just so big on it. Dopey fam, if y'all don't have me on my other channels, make sure y'all get me there on my other channels. actually so insane. So this is a military base. It's not a active military base still for like major things, but the Coast Guard is still here. Yeah, there's still, you know, active military here. So I don't know if that does make it an active base. I don't think so. But there's some abandoned buildings over there that I would want to go to bring y'all. But I've been reading that they've been having some securities there, and it seems like it's like Coast Guard securities, and they're kicking people out. There was a shooting or something like that. Gun went off. Nobody got shot, but I believe a gun went off or something. So now I guess they're patrolling the area more. It's like a bunch of abandoned buildings, shit like that. That's the Coast Guard we just passed over there, which I will bring y'all to right now. But we're gonna go by for a little bit. Again, I didn't know my bike was on 2 bars. I'm not too deep from the house, but I don't want to have to pedal all the way home, because this bike is pretty heavy. Alright. 2.4 miles. Let's turn her off right now. That's a fact. Anywhere. Here specifically, of course, but anywhere, Dopey fam. We have taken over Mother Nature. Man, that's why the bike life community, the e-bike community is so amazing, because it's getting kids outside again. Hello. Signs like that be making me want to do what it says not to do. No, I'm joking. I am totally joking, Dopey fam. Not go on government property. Wow. Getting an e-bike is like the best thing you can do for yourself. Although I have a car, even if you have a car, I definitely recommend to get a bike. That's crazy. There's a nice bench right here. This view is insane. U.S. government property. So not going that way. Wow. Ever since I've seen more wildlife and nature, moving from the city to the suburbs, it's, just have me just be really connected and in tune with, this earth more. And it's such a blessing. These berries right here that grow on these trees, you actually can eat them. I've berry picked before, and I'll tell you, better than any berries you can get in the stores. Not only that, Dopey fam, but just learning about different animals, different insects, and just the ecosystem, the way of life. It's beautiful. It's insane. If y'all want to know more and get in depth to more of, the things I do, what I do besides bike life, make sure y'all go pop out to my other channels. Just check them out. We're going to be doing a lot of suburban riding, but best believe we're going to do a lot of urban riding and city riding. We got California Clapper Rail, we got the long-billed curlew and the marbled godwit, black-billed plover, the snow egret, American avocot, the willet, and sandpipers. Wow. A snowy egret, those are the ones I see. This is crazy. Wow, that's the East Bay over there. All right, I believe this goes very far to the point that let's look at the map. This is actually crazy, Dopey fam. Let's see. Yeah, I literally can. Wow, I can literally. So right now, Dopey fam, we're looking at the bay. We're looking at San Pablo Bay. We can see the East Bay. We can literally see Vallejo, Richmond. We can see South Vallejo, and then we can see Richmond. So that's crazy. And then yeah, you can see a little bit of the city too, which is insane. But this takes me all the way to like a whole nother town, whole nother place. So Dopey fam, if y'all want me to take this whole ride, I'm gonna need y'all to hit this like button and subscribe. And once we get this channel to 100 subscribers, I will take y'all on this whole ride. Damn, Dopey fam, it's insane. And then I mean, like, come on, with the e-bike views too. gotta get some flicks, of course. I know it's not valid to have it on the kickstand, but that's crazy. Real quick on the history, Hamilton Field was established in 1930. It was dedicated in 1935 as a major West Coast bombardment base named after World War I pilot, First Lieutenant Lloyd Andrews Hamilton. The base played a critical role in World War II and the Cold War, and it later transitioned into vibrant mixed-use residential community, which it is today. So the history this base has, I tell ya, that abandoned hospital I've been inside, allegedly, just kidding, but that abandoned hospital I've been inside was just wicked, whole different vibe, and I was in there a handful of times. It's crazy. Even on one Halloween, you know, it's insane to have been in that hospital, but the energy and just the vibes you feel, like just how many people have been in and out of there, and just what has happened. And also here, you know, on this military base that is now a residential community, wildlife protected reserve and habitat for animals, which is amazing. But Dopey fam, I think we've had enough time here. There's a lot of more information, you know, you can look into online. I'll definitely throw in some points as I'm writing, but it's definitely time for us to get back. It's getting in that time where the mountain lions are gonna start coming out, the coyotes. They're gonna be hungry. now. He is going on a beautiful walk, shirt off, living life. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. You got an old man that want to live life like that, and then I'm like, why am I going so slow? I'm on pedal assist too. And then you got old man that want to live life like these weirdo elitists that just crave greed, money, destroying the planet, not helping others, or being in tune with the world. Alright, Dopey fam, we're at 2 bars. That looks super dope to go up. This is US government property. Sucks. Maybe they'll invite us to do a tour. Who knows? Hey, I've had many family members in the army. You know, my uncle, who actually teaches karate now, he's a full black belt. Ooh, shall we go this way? We shall. Yeah, my uncle, who's a black belt, owns a karate studio and teaches karate. He fought in the Vietnam War. But he has major PTSD. He still builds guns to this day though. So I hope to definitely see him soon and, you know, get in contact with him more. That would be amazing. But yeah, I've seen photos of him with fucking claim, oh shit, I'm forgetting the names. The things you put down in Black Ops. But yeah, and many more other pictures. But yeah, he has major PTSD, so that's why I didn't really see him much growing up. Wow, look at all of these dragonflies. Whoa, that is insane. And they're all not fucking with me at all. Like, they just gliding around me. I don't want to hit them. Damn, that was like 100 dragonflies. Now we're by the hangars, Dopey fam. Still all of the reserve. It goes all the way down more. If I bring y'all on that full ride, we'll start from, you know, the beginning, and I'll bring y'all on the full ride, you know. But right now we are at the hangars. I'm gonna bring y'all around here, and we gotta get back before the bike dies. So which is funny. So I was supposed to That was a nice fucking hill. I could have hit that a bit better. And I kind of want to. So yeah, these are the hangars. I'm trying to go down the way the path has intended for me, and I'm here playing games. Alright, I had my upload from my other channel go off, and I had to make sure I get some finalizations in there. That was much better. That was way, way better. Alright. Yeah. Got freaking hangers. Of course, you know, I'm sure these have been remodeled. That is the U.S. Coast Guard hangars over there. Ooh, you hit a little curve without even noticing. Yeah. It's actually really dope too. Oh, and they have a fucking volleyball court. That's really dope to think that that's Coast Guard. And that's the Coast Guard. Not only is that the Coast Guard, they're doing donuts here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's how you know we're in the Bay. They doing donuts in the parking lot right next to the Coast Guard. Now that's crazy. Wow. United States Coast Guard Pacific Strike Team. That is super dope. Shout out to all the veterans. Shout out to anyone that has served the country. I can't go that way. I want to go that way, but look. I tell y'all, we do things the right way, okay? So we don't put ourselves in predicaments and situations that we could have prevented. But for a shout out to all the veterans. without using pedal assist, about like 20 miles I can get. And now we have officially left the military base that we found. I appreciate y'all for tuning in on this first ride out on the video. If y'all enjoyed it, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, no doubt. Alright, Dopey fam, what's poppin' everyone, what's good? Another beautiful day outside today. We're doing some suburban riding today, nothing too crazy, but I'm gonna have a nice ride for you guys. I got the baby fully charged up, it's ready to go, everything tightened, checked. I got some new brakes. Woo! I got some new brakes coming in soon, so gonna be having that being done. And then hopefully soon some new tires, but we'll see about that. Yeah. But yeah, Dopey fam. I'm so happy I grabbed the handles. Stuff like this where I can't brake, I'm just ringing. Yo, don't put Dopey on a motherfucking Solaria on the Suron. Oh, it's over. It's the day I get me an emotive. It's gonna be crazy. Cop right there too. Not too bad, not too bad. The blizzards don't see me coming. I had to slow. All right, yo, that's what happens when you be worried about the wrong thing. I'm here too cautious with the lizards. Nah, but not even, yo. I don't trail ride. I'm doing this for y'all. This is hectic, and this is definitely not a trail bike. Can you take it on some trails? For sure. Alright, Dopey fam, and just like that, had a beautiful pool session, lit up. My pops was taking shot and sipping, but I ain't doing that today. We ain't getting that faded today. But yeah, I just fucking showered up. I feel so fresh, so good. Quick fit check, you feel me? Got the white tee on. We got some Quicksilver cargos and the Uptowns and some white socks. So yeah, an orange do-rag. Simple, but still on that fly shit as always. You already know. But yeah, Dopey fam, so we're gonna clean the bike together. I took y'all with me to get the whip clean. Now we're gonna clean my bike together. Guys, this is like one of my new babies, and I'm having so much fun with her. I'm definitely gonna have to get myself an e-motor real soon, add that to the fleet. But man, you know, I even fell in love with riding scooters, especially when I go to the city, so I might have to mess around and get me an electric scooter too. Have a whole fleet. Alright, Dopey fam, so got to my pop's garage, actually hit the pool, lit up a few, and my pops is sipping, having some shots, some beer, and eating right now. While he does that, I'm gonna be cleaning the bike. I initially didn't come here to get a bike cleaning done, but I was like, damn, you know, I cleaned the whip, and I told you I need to clean the bike. So perfect opportunity. We got the tires filled with the air compressor over there. Check the tire levels. I'm good, but y'all see how dirty this bike is. So we're gonna get to cleaning.
Hey, look at this.
I'm coming. You know what I'm gonna do actually? A lot of people wet it, but I don't want to wet it. And let's try not to get those wet here.
wet the chain too much.
Yeah, right?
Or your shocks.
Or my shocks?
Yeah, wipe those by hand.
Thank you. And I have an extra battery for the camera I didn't even bring. I'm slacking. Yo, it's just, I'm so happy, so blessed. Getting all my equipment and gear together, Dopey fam. Just really trying to make some cinematic movies for y'all. And really just bring best quality content for y'all. Super fire. Don't need those up. I got all the chains, brakes, everything greased up. So she's feeling really nice. Oh shit. Pedal assist 5 be crazy on this John. For real. Look. Dope ass spot to flick up. About to take some flicks right here and I'll hit you back. Alright, Dopey fam. So mid-ride. Camera died on y'all, so I hope I captured the last few moments. But right now, ooh, super clean. Oh shit, I didn't even see this cut right here. That's actually pretty tight. But anyways, Dopey fam, camera died. I just thought I'll stop at this nice view for y'all. Baby looking real clean. I hope you guys took some time today to do something for yourself. Sometimes life can get crazy and you can just get stuck in the cycle of rinsing and repeating daily life duties, but don't forget to live for yourself. Less is more, and find peace in the presence, and find peace in not needing and wanting stuff all the time.
Just let me see some. Just let me see some. Let me see you go to work. Let me see you go to work. Let me see you go to work. Let me see you go to work.